UNK and Big Dog Chico.
It
And
is.
you know, we're going to do anything. We got to shout out safedSmith.com. The
Meanwhile,
D Smith bringing in all your Allstate insurance needs. 303-343-3515. Y'all hit a one time for your home, your auto, your house, your girlfriend crib, your baby mama where she stay, your baby's mama's house, mama's. Wherever you need insurance, Chico, it happens in life. But when it happens, you can call on Denise Smith again at 303-343-3515 or hit her up at safedsmith.com. Tell Uncle Chico sent you.
yes, sir. Uncle Chico, Sunday Night Live.
Oh my God! It's another Sunday night. It's another Sunday night. Another Sunday night live with UNK and Big Dog Chico.
It's another one. It's another one, baby. It's another one.
Another Sunday night live with UNK and Big Dog. With UNK and Big Dog. With UNK and Big Dog.
So get ready for it.
Another Sunday night live. UNK and Big Dog Chico.
Check out the footage on Well Off Media, Reach the People Media, and the Pregame Network. As far as that offensive line go, you got a lot of people, right, asking about the offensive line. You got a lot of people putting out there saying that this is going to be that offensive line. But we've heard you say many times that, and that Coach Prime has said that this line can go 8 deep. Do you think from what you've seen that Coach is kind of has 5 that he's kind of set on right now that's going to go into that first week, or there's still some rotation going on that offense?
There's still going to be some rotation going on, and keep in mind we still got some little nagging injuries. So don't read too much into me leaving off a name because those people will be back in the next 5 to 10 days, which is before you play Georgia Tech. But if it were right now, you got to look at the big man who came from Memphis, Xavier Hill.
Yeah.
You got to look at Zary McGill. You got to look at Kareem Harden, who's been with the team before. Big Larry Johnson, and then of course Jordan Seaton. So I think you'll see those 5 rolling out there for sure. But it's still going to be essentially an 8-man rotation. You know, you can't read a lot into, who's not those first 5 or 6 guys because by the time you get through a game or through a couple weeks in the season, the number of snaps are going to be pretty much leveled out with people.
Yeah. I think so.
And one thing that I talked to David Kelly, general manager, he pointed out an interesting fact to me, man, that even though I've been with the team all of last year, I didn't know the exact number. A lot of guys who start off on the scout team, it's easy to get despondent and be like, oh man, I didn't make the first 2. Here's the beauty of the scout team. You go against the ones every day of practice. And so it's your opportunity to prove that you should and can be out there. And here's what happened last year, Chico, according to David Kelly, and he would know, he's the general manager of the team.
Mm-hmm.
David Kelly said 61% of the scout team eventually played in a game, multiple games.
61%.
61%.
Y'all hear that, right? Time
So,
for the red circles, I guess, because I'm gonna come with the scout team story. Go ahead.
No, go with man. Look, I'm gonna tell you this, man. The scout team is so vitally important, dog. They are who give you the look. And so, Neely, what does that mean? Well, Chico understands. So let's break it down to you. When you start preparation for your opponent, part of your team's weekly responsibility is to mimic that opponent.
Mm-hmm.
And so you assemble a team of people who, okay, hey, here's what Arkansas runs. I need y'all to mimic what they run so we can be prepared for it, so we can see it, so we can get used to it. And so what you'll have is, starting next week, you will have 11 guys on offense, 11 guys on defense whose total job for practice is to imitate Georgia Tech. That's how you get ready. It's essentially like in boxing, a sparring partner.
Right.
And when you look at some of the best champions in the world,
Tell them.
Larry Holmes used to spar for Muhammad Ali.
Tell them.
He ain't
Like
lying.
so, like it ain't what you read or what you think it is. It really can propel you to the next level when you do it with the right work ethic and attitude.
Right. Great points right there, especially with the sparring partners. Because I wish maybe you could look that up, Uncle. I could look it up later on. Look at some of the sparring, some of the former spars with some champions who later became champions themselves. I bet you it's at least two, three, four.
I bet you just about all of them.
Yeah, so
You know,
it always reminds me of, for one, I played scout team one year that I redshirted. I took a red shirt year, and also reminds me of a guy. Shout out to my dog Larry Maswain, who started out as scout team. My first time seeing him was a scout team walk on guy at UAB. Last time seeing him, he was getting sacks and he was starting at defensive end because of what he did on scout team. Now,
absolutely.
that's mentality though. What you how you taking this when you how you going to approach it when they're assigning you the scout team. And the approach that he took was, I'm not just on here giving looks per se. I'm going to show you on film, because guess what? Who's watching that film? The coaches. They're going to see on film that this starter can't block me.
Yep,
I'm not going to let him block me. I'm going to show that this starter can't block me. So that means that I'm his caliber type player. I need to be on the defensive side playing on this team, not giving.
absolutely.
And so that's what he did. And he took advantage of that. Next thing I know, he was over there playing defense, getting sacks in a real ball game. So it's how you take advantage of those opportunities, man. And no matter what you
Dog,
on.
like you completely nailing it. Let me give you
Dunk it,
if
son.
you can't compete and or beat your own ones at practice, how you gonna beat somebody else's ones in the game?
Right.
Let me say it again for the people in
That's
the
a
back. If
fact.
you can't compete with or beat your own ones at practice, why are we supposed to put you in the game against somebody else's ones?
Can't
So
do
this
it.
is a wonderful opportunity for you to prove the coaches wrong. So if I'm on the scout team starting this week, like, okay, bet, chip on my shoulder, and I pray for the son bitch in front of me.
He
But
ain't lying.
I'm gonna try to. Here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna try to whoop him every day so bad that either he gonna become one of the most powerful players in conference, or I'm finna move up,
That's right.
or both, because I'm finna bring it. I'm not finna cut no brother-in-law deals or no Chico deals and be like, hey dog, let's take a little easy today, you
But
know.
you know what? That taught me a lesson, and it also gave me, because I was a starter as a sophomore at that time, or a junior,
Yeah,
whatever. And this guy came along, and then the next year I had to go take a red shirt because I changed positions. So I said, "Yeah, I'm gonna go take the red shirt." And I went down there on scout team, and I took it serious, like a real practice. I'm beating the number one DBs, bam, 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 bam. That's how I got my craft. I worked on my craft and it got a lot better during that summer and that
absolutely.
off season playing against the number ones. So, and then you prove yourself. The coaches see that too. So shout out to those guys once again. That's my third shout out. Y'all see if I can get to 10. Of course, I think I will. Uh,
You blow 10 out the water for the next break. Man,
oh,
shout out to the chat. To those asking about the beard oil, yes, the beard oil is coming back. It re-ups on August 27th. It'll be back up on the site. So yeah, the re-up is coming, as we say in the hood. You know, the pack. Y'all blew
pack
through the first
touchdown.
pack, and then the man caught the load coming in, so we had to
What
go
she
through some
say?
other channels.
What she say when that pack come up?
She said, "I only get excited when the pack touchdown." With Kevin Gates on the head, boy.